Yo, what is up, guys? Here with another video with a Starfrost Atlantean. I figured I wanted to do some test hands and kind of just show you, how the deck plays out, how big you can make these boards look, and yeah, and then show you some gnarly bricks, which I'm sure will come up. Yeah, so we'll just get into these. I don't know. I'll do like 3 or 4 of these, depending on how quick they are, how long they go. Got Prince, Tactics, Cradle, double Cradle. So no Starfrost in this hand, which does happen. So we're just gonna go Cradle. We did open the combo though, the best combo in the deck. Tremora Prince. Oh my god, they're both at the top. We'll activate Tremora here to special our Prince. And then we'll use Prince effect. Send Dragoons to add Dragoons. Dragoons effect engrave. We will add probably just Minstrel here. Oh my goodness. And then Minstrel, pitch Dragoons to grab our wonderful Diva. And now that we've looked at the hand and banished a card to the end phase, now that we've banished Nibiru, which we know is there, we'll just go Cradle to grab our Ran, and now activate Ran, discarding Lapis, special a token, now normal Diva effect. And this always feels really good too in like actual tournament settings. This happens fairly often to me where you special duo with 4 to 5 waters on field. Banishing 5 cards from the top of your opponent's deck is no joke. I mean, you'll have potential to banish like consistency cards, 1-ups. Pretty cool. So let's see here. What we want to do is we probably want to start with the Ib line so we can build the Benapoloza before we use Donna. So we'll go Diva and token. Not that it really matters because we can give any card back to our opponent. We don't have to give Nibiru. We'll use Ib effect. Just grab our Monster Reborn. And now, probably looking at making a Baron with, yeah, probably just making a Baron. Oh yeah, I have something, I think. And now I will link Prince and Ib off into IP, and then Ib effect engrave will activate, specialing the vanilla. Want to make sure you have a link arrow open for your Ib. And now I'll go Monster Reborn, special Ib. And here we can go into Donna. The question is, what do we want to grab of our Donna? We can go Donna, special, because you can go like Donna, special Meek, Pop Meek with Baron, special a new Meek, plus one of your Ice Jades from Grave. But I don't know if that's necessary at all. Probably want to synchro these 2 off into a Donna, and we'll give our opponent back a card that wasn't So we'll give our opponent back another card that probably wasn't the card that we banished with the Minstrel, so that way we can send the card we banished with the Minstrel back to the deck. And what I'm probably looking at here, I want to say it's Meek, but maybe it's just Arginine. And then Arginine effect. We can grab Cradle. And then, so we can use Baron to pop the Ran, or pop the Arginine to summon a new Ice Shade from Grave, but I don't think there's an Ice Shade we want to summon. So I think maybe here we're just going Chinning, and then Baron target chinning to banish, and then we'll protect our chinning by banishing a Ran. So now on our follow-up, we can use Cradle to grab a new Ran, and I think holding it here is just fine. Definitely no Mooling Glacia, which is unfortunate, but we do have a few interruptions here. The way I'd probably play this out is I'd probably use my Baron first, and then probably IP with it into a Little Knight. So we have a Baron interruption, so it's 1, Little Knight 2, and then so when Little Knight on summon will banish a card, chinning will then activate. So there is a 3rd interruption, and then you have a 4th interruption with your Little Knight spin, which here almost want to do the Little Knight, because if they do to get rid of our chinning, we can trigger our Tremora, banish it from the grave to special Arginine, add another Cradle, giving us a Tremora, and did we go through our Cradles? We went through our Cradles. Oh my god, it never happens. Too bad we don't play Manifest. Well, that's still fine though, because once they try to swing into this thing or deal with it, we'll get our chinning back to the field actually. So that's definitely not bad. But yeah, so 4 interruptions here. No Mooling Glacia is sad, but we have to accept that for the additional engine cards we play. And I don't care. It still feels nice not losing your battle phase. And you can rank the Mooling Glacia and do like a rank 8 play with it, but that just doesn't seem to. I mean, there's definitely ways you can do that. And there's one card I was thinking of that you could use to XC with chinning. It's this guy, this and Eggmaster Pack Bit. It's level 8 water, and it's a generic. And so it says if this card is synchro summoned or sent to the graveyard, you can target one monster in your graveyard or face up in your opponent controls, discard 1 card, and if you do, place that monster in your owner's spell and trap zone. And then during the player's turn, if this card's in his spell and trap zone, you can special it. So basically how this card would work is going second on summon, you could discard a card, put one of your opponent's cards in the back row, and then, or if you don't want to do that, you could XC with a Pack Bit with your Mooling Glacia, and then you know, whatever XC you choose to play, once this goes to the graveyard, you can use its effect to discard a card, put it in your spell and trap zone, and then on your turn, you can special it back to the field, or just whenever you feel like if you're going to die. And its stats are nice too, 29 attack, 25 defense. So yeah, that was another card I was looking at. But yeah, next test hand here, Prince again, Meek, Tremora, Primitive. Okay, got some more options here. No Scareclaw, but we do have Starfrost. We can see what we can do with that. We can go Tremora, Special Prince, Prince Effect. See how gnarly is that? Add Dragoons, send Dragoons, add Dragoons, and then Dragoons Effect and Grave. We will add our Minstrel as usual. Now we can go Minstrel, pitch Dragoons, look at our opponent's hand. And here we're going to grab Prince because we want setup for our Ran, which we do have access for since we have Arginine. So next, I will go normal Arginine effect, and I'll grab Cradle, send Cradle to add our Ran. And we can do the Ib line because we have Meek. And Meek can summon from your hand if you control Starfrost. So what I think I want to do is I want to go Primitive to add our Starfrost, our Frosty boy. And then I want to use Starfrost, and we're going to pop Arginine here. And this is a pretty cool interaction where now that since we destroyed Arginine, Tremora will trigger, we can banish it and special back the Arginine. And now, since Starfrost is on our field, we can special Meek. And so here, we're going to synchro our Arginine and our Meek into Ib. Ib will get us a Monster Reborn, Succession. And now we have some lines available. Multiple lines. We need to clear our board so Ran can be fully utilized. Let's see here. I'm probably thinking I want to link off the Starfrost into Lightheart, and then link off Ib and Lightheart into IP. And so now what we can do, we did banish a card, but we maybe going Diva was just a better play instead of doing the Prince and just leaving the Argentine in hand. But we can go, we still have options. Oh, our Ib will trigger. We'll get our Vanilla. That might change things. Might make things a little better. So here I'm thinking that I want to go. I think I want to activate Succession. I want to special back Starfrost. And now I'll activate Lightheart since Starfrost is on the field, so I can special it out. And then I think we want to link off Ib, Lightheart, and Prince into a 3-material Apollousa. And then we can synchro Starfrost and our Vanilla into Excel. And then Excel will summon back our Meek. And now we can synchro these two into our Baron. And then we can go Ran, discard Prince, see, I think we are limited here. If I want to grab like if I want to get full value out of all my cards, I maybe want to go token, use Prince to special back the Dragoons, synchro these two off into Gamir, and then link these two off into Little Knight. And then we'll use Little Knight effect, and we'll banish our Ran. And so here we have 5 interruptions from the Little Knight, the Baron, the 3-material Apollousa. Not too bad, not too bad. And yeah, we'll go into the next one. So I see a lot of you guys are talking about this, you know, the Harpooner coming out, and you know, maybe it won't be that good. It does, you know, it does cost a card to summon itself, but it just seems like it has a lot of applications. I feel like I will end up, like, I don't know if I want to be maxing out in Tremoris still, but like at least in this deck, it just seems like, you know, you always wanted like triple Teus, triple Minstrel to discard with your Dragoons. I feel like it'd be just as likely that I want triple Harpooner and triple Tremora plus triple Cradle. So it's like anytime you're opening Aria or you're opening Prince, you just always have access to a free special. I also really like that Harpooner is very similar to Tremora, in where it's, you don't need another card, you don't need any setup. If you have Deep Sea Art in your hand and just another Water and Harpooner, then you can summon the Harpooner. But plus, it gives way more value. So like if you send a dead Water, summon Harpooner, and then Aria, add like Prince, you can normal Prince, do your Dragoon, you know, business, and then synchro off your Harpooner and Prince into Ib. Okay, so we're pulling off very little here. Probably the way I would want to start this is start with Planet, because if they Ash it, then we can Tactics to draw 2. So we're able to bait there. And then here we'll go 1 for 1. Send Starfrost. Special Prince. Prince will send Dragoons, add Minstrel, you know the line. Then we'll go Minstrel, pitch Dragoons to add our Diva. And so now that we're assuming our opponent's hand is cleared, they would have hand trapped us, they cove, and it would have been fine anyways because we have Starfrost for the follow-up. We have tactics to draw, so even if they hit our 1-for-1, we're still probably drawing into at least something that allows to get Starfrost on field. And so now here we can go Diva, effect, special guitar, banish 3. So now we have one card from our opponent's hand banished, and we banished 3 off the duo. And then so here we're just going to synchro up into Ib. Ib will grab us Succession, and we're going to get a draw off of our whatchamacallit, our right heart. Now we can go Starfrost, pop the Ib, special out, Ib effect will activate, and this will get us our vanilla. And now we can link off into Lightheart. Lightheart will add primitive. And then primitive will add right heart. Now you can special add a rival, and since we have 3 monsters in defense mode, after we add, we can draw. So now we get a draw here, another droplet. And so here, kind of want to go for an early dispatter. So I'm thinking a rival to special our Starfrost, and while we're here we can link these 2 off. So we can go for a late Donna here too, which is kind of cool. Moving to Cross Sheep, and now we can synchro off our Starfrost and Vanilla into Excel. Excel will summon us back Diva, and then we can synchro these off into our Baron. Or Dispatter, sorry. We'll get Baron later. So now that we're here, we can now banish our Starfrost and our right heart to an Astrolabe. Now Astrolabe has options here on what we want to make. We can special back Diva, which seems pretty good here. Probably just special back the Diva, and this will get us our Baron. And now we can go Dispatter effect, special Starfrost, synchro up into our Donna, then go Donna effect. This is kind of looking at, oh, I guess we need to be, it doesn't really matter, but I can't remember if we summoned back our Lightheart. I feel like we didn't. So I'm going to Arginine. Arginine can add Cradle, or even, yeah, we'll add Cradle. I'm not going to be using it, but that's fine. Because we can synchro these off into Chinning, and then we can use our Succession, special back Starfrost. And now I'm heavily assuming I have not used Lightheart's effect. I'm a special back Lightheart and link off for a 3 material Apollousa. Now I can use Baron, target Chinning. Chinning will protect itself by banishing Astrolabe, putting Astrolabe in rotation, and now we can set our 2 droplets. Only one of them will be live, but you know, it can be bait in case they have like Cosmic. And so we can use a droplet to send a field spell, which is pretty nice. And this leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 interruptions. So definitely not bad. I would say that's definitely full combo. Plus the follow-up is looking pretty wild. But yeah, Harpooner seems like a really cool card, and I'm really excited to play with it. Seems like you can do a lot, just offer a bunch of different like synchro lines. I mean, you can use Harpooner and Duo to make Donna. You can, like I was saying, you can make Ib with Prince and Harpooner. It offers Harpooner also makes you really want to play Toad again, because it's a free rank. It's a free rank 4. It's just a free 4 body, and so I don't know if that's if I need to play Acti again, or if I just rely on using Ran to discard Prince. But that does seem like a pretty cool line. I'm really excited to see how that card plays out. So this is a limiting play here. What I think I want to do is I want to try and bait with Calarium. See if I can get an Ash out of them. Usually if your first play is Calarium, they'll probably end up bashing because it seems like a strong card. And then we'll go, probably want to go normal Meek, then use Starfrost to pop the Meek to summon, and then Chainlink 1 would be Meek to summon from deck, Chainlink 2 would be Clarion to summon back. So we can summon back the Meek, and then we can special a Meek as well. And so here I'm definitely looking to dig for a draw. So I think I'm just going to link off my Lightheart right away. Although if I want to play it safe, and I did not look at my opponent's hand, and the Meek summon from deck would be a 4, I think. So I think we actually will start with that. We'll synchro these guys off into Amatara, and then probably just Amatara effect. I think if I want the follow-up, since I'm not looking at my opponent's hand, I'm gonna grab a rival. And then I'm gonna special Meek here, because I'm being greedy and I want my draw. So we'll get Lightheart. And oh man, where is this card? We'll add Rank Phobia to add Rightheart, special Rightheart to add a rival. So now we have 2 rivals, and we're going to draw here. So draw, duo. So, now this just gives me Ib access, so I do like that. So I think here we really will just go Minstrel, pitch duo. And this also gives potential Dragoons add off of the Minstrel as well. So yeah, there's some plays here. So now we can go probably need to just not overcommit, activate a rival, special Starfrost, and synchro these 2 off. Our opponent, well, I guess we saw the hand, so it doesn't, I guess if we saw the hand, we actually save the arrival. We don't use it just yet. We actually want to use our four Meek and our Rightheart to go into Excel. We'll special back the Meek, and then synchro off into a Disbatter. And then we will link these 2 off into Cross Sheep. And now we can go Arrival. Or I think we hold off on the Arrival. Yeah, we hold off on the Arrival. We're going to banish. We want to see what we're going to get off of our Minstrel. So we're going to banish our Rightheart and Starfrost. And I think I may have played this just a little wrong. I think if I can just back up just a little bit, when I have a Lightheart and Meek, I actually need to hold off. What I have to do is need to go Arrival, just special Starfrost out, and link these 2 in the Cross Sheet. And then we want to go banish, special Astrolabe, Oh, I see. We can't summon Minstrel because we need a level 2 non-tuner to go into our Ib line. And it's best to be more guaranteed about that, I think. So we'll do Special Duo. Yeah, Special Duo. And now we can Synchro into Ib. And looking to see if I get any more value out of the Ib so I can use the token. Oh, we'll get Succession. So I actually can get some additional value. So I want to make sure we special that outside of the arrow. Ib will get us our Succession. And then thinking on how I want to try and play this out, because you can do Minstrel here, and you can try and move your water count around and see if you can trigger Dragoons. But you also could just go. Also could just summon Meek here, and then sync it off for a Baron. That's probably the play. So we probably go World Legacy, Special Meek, Synchro, and the Baron. And now we can use Dispatter, Special back Starfrost. And this will also trigger our Lightheart. So Special back Lightheart here. And now we can link these guys off into a 3 material Apollousa. It will trigger. To Special R Vanilla. And maybe that arrival was unnecessary to grab. It could have been a counter trap, but I just feel like it was probably better to play like that into a board, into a nib potentially. And so here, now that we're here, we probably just save the nib. So I'm gonna link off the Chalice and the Link Spider, banish these two into Little Knight, and then use Little Knight to banish our Astrolabe. And so, I mean, this is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interruptions. You also potentially just could have made Masquerena here, a rival for your Starfrost back, and then use Masquerena on your opponent's turn to go into Little Knight. But that's probably a little greedy, and you'd like to have the follow-up in hand. Yeah, I'm trying to move through this quick. I don't want this video to be 45 minutes of test hands. Yeah, I mean, so far, you know, pretty consistently you're opening a fair amount. And like, you know, that hand you saw that I opened zero like Prince Diva starters, but with Meek and Starfrost can get you pretty far. Well, this is definitely not bad. I mean, we kind of opened our basic like combo, but I think we'll be able to get a draw on top because we're gonna want to go Cradle, and probably can save our normal summon too, which is kind of cool because we can add Arginine, and then we can use Tremora to special, and we can grab Cradle here, and then Cradle can add us our Ran. I can use Ran, discard Lapis, special a token, now activate Calarium to add Starfrost, and now we can go Starfrost, pop the token. This is 4 summons, and then 5th summon is Baron. I'll get special Baron here, and so maybe we can't get our draw. Is that right? Because even if we put the Baron in defense mode, we still need to link Starfrost off for Lightheart. And so I think, and there actually is a different line of play here. You can go Rightheart in the beginning and Yeah, there's definitely a different line of play, I think. Instead of adding the Starfrost off of Clarium, you actually normal your right heart, add a rival, and then Clarium can add your Meek. And yeah, so I kind of botched this one. I wasn't looking too far ahead. We'll do one more because that felt bad. All right, last one, boys. And next I will be recording a video going over, I don't know if I'm gonna do like legitimate combos for I shade Atlanteans, or if I'm just gonna do test hands and kind of show you my line of thoughts on like what key things I'm looking for, because with water it's another deck it's kind of like it's 3 to 4 card combo hands, not really like 1-2 cards. And so I don't know if just doing like a standard combo video would do it justice. Kind of feel like it'd be better. So yeah, here we're just gonna go normal Tremora. We're gonna add Cradle, send Cradle to add Tremora, Tremora, Special Prince, then Prince effect, send Dragoons to add Dragoons, and then Dragoons, we'll add our Minstrel, and now we can go Minstrel, send Dragoons, look at the hand, and I think we want a special Lapis here. Yes, sir, that is what we want to do. And then now we can go kind of playing it. No, we looked at the hands. We're not playing a nib here. We're playing free. So we'll go Starfrost, pop Arginine, Tremor effect, banish itself, special back. And this needs to be special in the off zone. And so now we can link off Starfrost. Right, that's what we want to do. Oh, Lapis was in the wrong zone. Make Lightheart. Lightheart, add Ring Phobia. Then Ring Phobia, add Right Heart. Special Right Heart. And this is why we play 2 arrivals, because you want to be able to still get the value off of, and not being once returned is pretty cool. So you'll add a rival here, and we will get a draw. So let's see if we draw here. Any goo? That's pretty gooey. That's actually disgusting that we drew Meek off of that. So, man, there's just so much here. What I really want to do is I want to get the World Chalice Engrave before I go into the Ib combos. And so that means I need to get to Donna Ran. Won't do it because I searched for Tremora. So maybe there's nothing we can do about it. Trying to think through the lines. I don't think there's a way to get the World Chalice Engrave. No, I don't think there's a way. So maybe the Ib line isn't here, but the Monster Born Cell is still pretty good. It really just replaces itself though. So here, I think what I want to do is, I think I want to link off these 2 into Cross Sheep, activate a rival, special Starfrost, and now we will special our Meek because we control Starfrost. I'll synchro those off into Amatara. Amatara will grab our counter trap. And so where we're at here is we need some space. As in, I know, yes, we'll grab the counter trap, and then we'll synchro these 2 off into Excel, special Meek, and now we have an Ib line available with Amatara, but I think what I just want to do here is I think I just want to synchro these off into Dispatter. And now we'll banish our Right Heart and Starfrost into Astrolabe, triggering Cross Sheep. And I think here I'll just special back to Meek. And now I'll go Baron here. Is there any value? I don't think there's any value in actually doing a Donna this turn. Or the Ib combo. I think here we just want to go because I mean we can special it back. Maybe for follow-up purposes. Because like what we can do is we can go Dissipator effect. Special back Starfrost. This is what was still here. Synchro into Donna. Now, if they didn't have a hand trap and we just got rid of their best card, then well, I don't think there's a way for me to even do anything there either. Yeah, so I think here we'll just go Donna's effect, and we'll put Diva in our hand for follow-up. You could, no, we already specialed the Meek. Yeah, so we don't want to put Meek in our hand. So yeah, we'll just grab Diva for the follow-up. And now we can definitely have not used Lightheart here. So we'll just go into the Apollousa, activate a rival, special back Starfrost, and then I'll use Lightheart. Special back to the field. Send those two. Make Little Knight. Banish the Astrolabe for Psychability. Set Reframing. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 interruptions. Yeah, so pretty nutty. Pretty nutty. I think I'll leave it here. I think I got these done in a timely manner. Thanks for watching. If you stuck through the whole entire time. I might take this to local one time just so I can play it out and just get botched and just accept it and then move on with my life. I am working on Ice Jade Atlanteans too, and there's a lot you can do that I'm looking at. I'm looking at with Harpooner. I'm looking at revisiting Mermails. I kind of want to revisit because because there's so many wards you can summon with Mermails as well. I'm looking at playing like with the white aura cards again. There's a lot of neat stuff you can do where you can like you can go like Harpooner, send Sardine to summon Harpooner, and then you can go like White Mirror, I think is what it is. It's like a Monster Reborn, so you can special back the Sardine to your field and then add a Sardine from your deck, and then you can use the Sardine in your hand to send the third one to your deck to special it out. So there's some plays there. It water locks, but I mean it's just another fun variant. But yeah, so this is it. Thanks for checking it out and watching the playthroughs, and yeah, man, I'll catch you around later.